Chosen one, you didn't land on this message by chance. You were brought here, summoned here, by something far greater than your own understanding. Tonight is not just another night. It is the final checkpoint. The moment the divine has circled on your soul's calendar before you were even born. This is it. It's now or never. You felt the pull, haven't you? That quiet, undeniable sense that something huge was coming. And now, it's here. The moment you've been praying for, crying out for, waiting on for what feels like forever, it has arrived. But let this be clear, this is not just another opportunity. This is the moment, the final step. And once this moment passes, it may never return in the same way again. The energy in the atmosphere is charged, the heavens are aligned, the gate is wide open. But it won't stay open. You must act, you must choose, you must step. You've been asking God for confirmation. Here it is, you've been looking for signs. This is the sign. You've been doubting whether you're chosen. The very fact that your spirit is trembling while reading this is proof you are. But now comes the test. Not the kind of test you can study for with books or prepare for with plans. No, this is a soul test, one that demands surrender, obedience, and boldness. So before we go any further, I need you to do 3 things. 1, hit the like button. Send a signal to the universe. 2, subscribe to this channel. We're building a divine army. 3, comment the number 99, because 99 is the vibration of completion. It tells heaven, I'm ready. Do this now, not later, because heaven doesn't wait on hesitation. And if you are truly a chosen one, you'll stay with me to the very end, because your soul already knows. Tonight is sacred, it's marked, it's sealed, it's holy. Now take a breath and lean in, because everything is about to change. Tonight, chosen one, the clock isn't just ticking, it's echoing through the heavens. This is not a motivational talk. This is a sacred alarm ringing in your soul. Something has shifted in the spiritual realm, and you can feel it deep in your bones. You're not imagining things. The tension, the urgency, the strange alignment of events. It's all real. It's all divine. And it's all leading to this final step. You've spent so much of your life waiting for signs, waiting for doors to open, waiting for permission to move forward. But God is saying, no more waiting, no more delay. Now is the moment. This is your time. The final step doesn't require you to have it all figured out. It requires one thing, faith in motion. Action led by trust, not clarity. The divine isn't asking if you're ready. The divine is declaring that you are. That tugging in your chest, that's your soul remembering who it really is. That pressure in your spirit, that's the weight of your calling demanding to be lifted. That still, small voice telling you to move, that's God. And tonight is not ordinary. The frequency in the atmosphere is higher than usual. It's thick with possibility, drenched in destiny. Everything you've asked for, dreamed of, and battled through, it's not in the distance anymore. It's here, hovering over your life, waiting for your agreement. But the key to unlocking it isn't outside of you. It's not in the approval of others. It's not in better timing. It's in your yes. Your full, unshakable, non-negotiable yes. This is your turning point. Not next month, not next year. Now, because every moment you hesitate, you give doubt room to speak. You give fear space to rise. And those two have already robbed you long enough. No more. You weren't made to shrink back. You were designed to step forward, especially when it doesn't make sense. Especially when it's scary. Especially when it's hard. Because that's what the chosen do. We don't wait for the road to be easy. We move when God says move. And right now, heaven is speaking loud and clear. Take the step. This is your final instruction. This is your divine deadline. Don't miss it. Don't sleep on it. Don't underestimate it. Because your future isn't waiting on another sign. It's waiting on your response. Chosen one, let's get one thing straight. This isn't about motivation. It's about transformation. Tonight is not here to pump you up. It's here to call you up, to elevate you, to pull you into alignment with the very purpose your soul was encoded with before time even began. You've prayed, you've fasted, you've cried in silence, and now heaven is answering, not with comfort, but with command. This is not a season of suggestion. It's a season of divine instruction, and that instruction is simple. Step into it now. Not when you're more confident, not when things are more convenient, not when people finally believe in you, now. Because the call of God doesn't wait on validation, it creates it. This moment, right here, is what your entire journey has been preparing you for. Every detour, every delay, every heartbreak, every unanswered prayer. They were all positioning you for tonight, for this alignment, for this command. And here's the truth most won't tell you. God is not going to shout over your distractions. He's not going to compete with the noise in your life. He speaks in stillness. And tonight, if you dare to be still long enough, you will hear him clearly. He is saying, come out of the patterns, come out of the confusion, come out of the fear, come out of the identity the world put on you. You've worn so many false names: failure, doubt, not enough, too much. But God is calling you by your real name tonight: chosen. Chosen to rise, chosen to move, chosen to carry light into dark places. But with that calling comes weight, not heavy like burden, heavy like glory. And to carry glory, you must shed what no longer belongs: the people, the habits, the wounds, the excuses. Let them go. Because the step you're being asked to take tonight is not small. It's sacred. You're not stepping into another opportunity. You're stepping into an entirely new dimension of your destiny, and the old version of you can't come. This is the collapse of every identity you built in survival, every mask you wore to be accepted, every limitation you believed was real. Tonight, it all crumbles, and in its place, your true essence rises. You are not just becoming something new. You are returning to who you've always been. And once you return, there is no going back, only forward, only light, only truth, only purpose. The gate is open. Step through it now. Chosen one. Tonight isn't about adding more to your life. It's about removing what no longer aligns with your divine identity. This is not a night for noise. It's a night for stillness. Because in stillness, the truth is deafening. And the truth is, you can't carry the old into the new. If you want to receive what heaven has prepared, there must be space. Space in your heart, space in your mind, space in your spirit. And that space can only be created through detachment. Detachment from the noise of the world. Detachment from the endless mental chatter. Detachment from the expectations of others. You can't meet God face to face while juggling 1,000 distractions. You can't hear divine instruction when your soul is being pulled in 10 directions. God is not asking for your divided attention. He's asking for your complete surrender, even if just for this sacred moment. That doesn't mean you abandon your responsibilities. It means you step away long enough to remember who you really are, long enough to silence the world so you can hear heaven. This is not isolation. It's consecration. Set yourself apart tonight. Turn off your phone, dim the lights, light a candle, sit in silence. Close your eyes and say, God, I'm here, all of me. Because God is not waiting to be impressive. He's waiting to be invited. He's not going to barge into your chaos. He's waiting for you to clear the room. And when you do, he will fill it with glory. You see, sacred things don't shout, they whisper. And tonight, if you dare to quiet your environment, you will hear things your soul has longed for your entire life. Clarity, peace, direction, and most of all, confirmation. Confirmation that you're not lost, that you're not crazy, that you've been right all along. You were born for this. And while the world is chasing more status, more followers, more validation, you're being called to chase less noise, less approval, less illusion. Because only when you release the clutter can you recognize the treasure. Tonight, God is calling you into sacred detachment, not as punishment, but as preparation. Because what he's about to reveal to you, what he's about to place within you, is too heavy to share space with chaos. So let the world keep spinning. You, come away into stillness, into silence, into surrender. Because when everything else is quiet, you'll finally hear what your soul has known all along. I was made for this moment. I was chosen. I am ready. Chosen one, can you feel it now? That gentle shift in your spirit? That holy hush settling over your heart? This is not just a moment of silence. It's a sacred invitation into the arms of nature itself. Because tonight, the divine is not only speaking from heaven, it's whispering through the trees, breathing through the wind, and vibrating beneath your feet. You see, the natural world is not background scenery. It is a living, breathing temple. A sanctuary handcrafted by the Creator to help you return home to your essence. And tonight, the veil is thin. The energy is pure. The earth is wide open, ready to host your awakening. Step outside if you can. Let the night air touch your skin. Let the stars realign your vision. Let the rustling leaves become your lullaby. This is not poetic fluff. This is spiritual alignment at its purest. Every blade of grass, every ripple in the water, every sound of a distant bird, it's all divine choreography. And if you slow down enough, you'll realize nature has been waiting for you to show up and remember who you are. You are not separate from the sacred. You are the sacred. You're not walking through creation. You're walking through a mirror of your own soul. And nature, unfiltered, untamed, untouched by the ego, is the frequency where God moves most freely. If you're struggling to hear him, it's because you've been surrounded by the wrong vibrations. Get out of the building. Get out of your head. Get into the wild. Even if that wild is just your balcony or the small patch of sky outside your window. God is not limited to church pews or holy books. He is in the soil. He is in the breeze. He is in the stillness between the rustling of the trees. This is where divine alignment happens, not in performance, but in presence. Stand still beneath the stars and feel it. The same God who crafted galaxies has written your name in the rhythm of the cosmos. This is why animals aren't afraid of the awakened, why the trees don't judge, why the wind doesn't demand qualifications. Because nature recognizes truth, and you, chosen one, are becoming truth embodied. Let your bare feet touch the ground. Let the moonlight bathe your face. Let your breath synchronize with the pulse of the earth. And you will remember, you are not lost. You are not behind. You are not too late. You are exactly where you need to be to meet God. Not above you, not beyond you, through you. Tonight, allow nature to remind you, you are not small. You are not broken. You are not forgotten. You are one with the divine, and everything around you is here to confirm it. Chosen one, now that your spirit has reconnected with the rhythm of nature, now that you've stepped into that sacred stillness, it's time for something even deeper. Alignment. Not the kind you force, but the kind that unfolds when your soul finally says yes without hesitation. Tonight is not about inspiration. It's about elevation. And elevation requires one thing: agreement. You can't rise while holding on to what's pulling you down. You can't ascend while entertaining thoughts, habits, or connections that belong to an expired version of you. This is the moment where heaven is asking, will you align? Not partially, not when it's easy, not when others approve, but fully, right now. You've been running on fragments, bits of obedience, flashes of surrender, moments of belief. But tonight, God is calling for total alignment. And not because he's demanding perfection, but because he wants to release everything that's been stored up for you. But alignment isn't a thought. It's a decision. It's the moment you say, I choose purpose over comfort. I choose calling over convenience. I choose my future over my fear. And when you choose that, when you choose him, the shift begins. Your thoughts begin to rise. Your emotions begin to stabilize. Your energy begins to purify. You start vibrating on a different frequency, the frequency of heaven. And here's the truth. Not everyone will recognize you after this. Because alignment changes your posture. It changes your priorities. It changes your pace. You'll stop chasing things that once consumed you. You'll no longer tolerate environments that drain you. You'll be allergic to drama, to distraction, to anything that tries to pull you back into a life you've already outgrown. That's not arrogance. That's ascension. You're not becoming better than others. You're becoming truer to yourself. And the more you align, the more peace you'll feel. Not because life got easier, but because you finally stopped resisting the truth of who you are. So let tonight be the line in the sand. The night you said, no more halfway, no more hiding, no more hesitation. I align. And watch what happens when you do. Doors will open without explanation. Clarity will come where confusion once ruled. And you'll no longer be waiting for miracles. You'll be walking in them. Chosen one, the divine is not whispering anymore. He is declaring, not asking, commanding. Align now, or stay behind. But either way, the shift is happening, and you were never meant to be left out of it. Chosen one, this is it. The culmination of everything you've been walking toward, praying for, and becoming. Tonight is not just a chapter in your life. It is the threshold of your soul's new beginning. You are not simply being encouraged. You are being commissioned. Commissioned to lead, commissioned to shine, commissioned to walk in full authority of who you truly are. This isn't about more knowledge. This is about activation. There is a sacred energy moving through the heavens tonight. And it's not looking for the loudest. It's not looking for the most qualified. It's looking for the willing. For the ones who will say, "Use me, God. Break me if you must. Rebuild me if you will. But send me. I'm ready." Because this is not just about your personal breakthrough. This is about what your breakthrough will birth in others. Your alignment will create a ripple. Your obedience will unlock blessings not just for you, but for generations. So don't shrink. Don't second guess yourself now. Don't play small to make others comfortable. You were never made to blend in. You were created to stand out, to speak up, to carry a message the world didn't even know it needed. And tonight, that message is being written on the walls of your heart, permanently. You're not being inspired, you're being marked. And from this moment forward, things will change. You'll feel more, discern more, speak with more weight, move with more purpose. Because you're not just you anymore. You are the embodiment of divine instruction. The world may not understand it, friends may question it, family may resist it, but you'll know. You'll feel it in your chest, in your dreams, in the way everything ordinary suddenly starts feeling intolerable. That's not discontentment, that's activation. Your old identity is collapsing, and thank God, because it was never big enough to contain the version of you God had in mind. You are being reborn tonight, not into a nicer version of your past self, but into a radical, refined, radiant vessel for light, truth, and impact. And from this night on, you don't move like the world moves. You move like one who has been called, one who has been chosen, one who has been sent. Let this sink in. The heavens saw every failure, every false slide, every moment you doubted your own worth, and still said, "That one, I want that one." God chose you knowing everything. And still, he said yes. Now the only question left is, will you say yes to him? Because the invitation has been sent, the commission has been given, and the anointing is here. Walk in it, speak from it, live through it. The old is gone, the new has come. And this time, you won't forget who you are again. You are chosen. You are ready. And your time is now.